Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Let's go to a different blue blood. Kansas. Kansas falls in Morgantown today at West Virginia. The Jayhawks suffer a loss to a West Virginia team that is under 500. Rob Dauster, what happened to Kansas and are you concerned?
Yeah, I am concerned because what we thought this team was great at was the defensive end of the floor. We thought that they were going to be an elite defense that could do enough offensively to be able to win games, right? You got DeJuan Harris, you got Kevin McCullough, you got KJ Adams, you got Hunter Dickinson, right? Those are three elite defenders and a fourth in Hunter Dickinson that is good at being big and taking up space. And they gave up 91 points to a West Virginia team that's been a mess most of the season. Now, to be fair, this is as healthy and as intact as the West Virginia roster, which was like a borderline top 25 team all season has been. And Raekwon Battle went absolutely nuts today. He had 23. The Sumnick kid had 20. To me, it's the issue is the defensive end of the floor. Goodman, if I would have told you at any point in time, if you were going to get 12 points in 14 minutes from Nick Timberlake and Johnny Furphy was going to give you 13, and those two combined to give you 25, would you? How much do you think they would have beat West Virginia by? If I would have just told you those two
100.
facts,
100. No, seriously. Like,
problem,
here's what I will say. Here's what I'm going to say. Right.
I agree.
I will take this loss if I'm Bill Self for the maturation and development of Johnny Furphy. Okay, I'll take it. I'm going to feed him, and I like what Bill Self is doing here. He's feeding him 30 minutes a game now for the last couple of games, and saying, you know what? Yes, defensively, we're not going to be as good, but we're not winning 6 straight games or even 4 straight games in the NCAA tournament without having Johnny Furphy and his confidence and his ability to shoot the basketball. So you're going to have to give and take here because Furphy can't guard. He cannot guard right now. Physically, he can't do it. He gets absolutely manhandled. But again, he can make shots. He can space a court. They need more from DeJuan Harris offensively. In the 3 losses, he's got a total of 13 points. He's 6 for 21 from the field, 0 for 8 from 3, 13 total points in their 3 losses. And the other guy who's got to give him, El Marco Jackson's given him nothing in the last handful of games. He's got to give him
one thing
something.
I will
They're
say,
getting nothing off the bench. Yeah.
One thing I will say about Johnny Furphy, his missed box out at the end of the game when they were down by 1 with, I think there was like 17 seconds left or something, like maybe 30. There was a missed box out that he had where he just turned around and went straight to the ball, and Raekwon Battle beat him to an offensive rebound that could have lost them the game. So like there's a learning curve here, but it's also something where they're going to be taking some hits for it. But you're 100% right. If you want to be able to win in March, you got to get Furphy to the point where he's tough enough to make that box out.
Right. But the other thing, like, I think that this is the follow-up question that I have for both of you. And Jeff and Rob, you both do a top 25. I do as well. So we're all in on this. And I think we all would agree that even heading into today, we didn't necessarily think Kansas was the 3rd best team in college basketball. If you put all these upper echelon teams together on their best day, on their absolute best days.
On their best day, I disagree. No. On their best day, I disagree. It's the consistency that Kansas can't put 4 or 6 together. On their best day, Bill Self has proven he can beat anybody. Give him 5, and he'll ride those 5 guys 38 minutes. Then they can beat anybody if they're making shots.
Where would you put them right now, though, in the hierarchy? Where are they going to fall in your top 25?
I mean, they're going to be somewhere around like probably 7, somewhere 6, 7. You know, they've still got some pretty good wins, right? They beat UConn at home. They beat Kentucky in a neutral court. Those seem like an eternity ago. You've got bad losses, right? I mean, at UCF, not a great loss. I mean, UCF, I think the 3 of us and a couple other people could have scored more points against Houston today. Shot it better than UCF did. But, you lose at UCF and at West Virginia. I never thought UCF was a tournament team or anything close to it. They're an NIT team if they're lucky. So to me, like Kansas, they're just not going to be consistent. That's the bottom line is you're not going to get that dominance from them every night because offensively they can struggle some nights shooting the ball. And then like Rob said, defensively, partially because of Hunter, to be honest, they're not as good defensively as they've been in the past.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.